Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki. I'm a homeschool mom to an only child in 3rd grade. Today I wanted to just kind of give you a chit chat about the next upcoming year, my thoughts, how I'm planning on planning for curriculum for next year. If you're in the phase of thinking of next year and trying to figure out life with me, continue watching. All right, so if you're not new here, you can obviously see I am in a different setting than my norm, but hear me out. These thoughts kind of just came to me. I want to just get them out, so I'm just recording. I don't have any light, it's dark outside, so I'm just hanging out in our bedroom right now. So let's talk about next school year. So we're going to discuss 4th grade. It's scary for me even to say the number out loud, because I don't want to accept that I'll have a 4th grader, but here we are. So I've been kind of having a heart-to-heart. I'm just gonna be honest. I'll always be honest on here, but every night I just think about it, and I think about it, and I think about it, and I realize the more I homeschool, the more I realize the importance of homeschool. The more that I realize what's important in our homeschool, in the choices that I make and the curriculum that I choose. And I didn't think I would say this, but the more years I get behind me, the more that I really am trying to find a balance of, let me back up. Not just trying to find a balance, but to finding, or not finding, I keep using finding and I don't know why, letting go of all of these like expectations and weight and heaviness that I've put on myself as a mom and as a homeschool mom, of thinking that my homeschool needed to be a certain way, thinking my child is going to fall behind, thinking I'm not doing enough, that I'm never doing enough. And guess what? I have always done enough. My child is smart, and what she's lacking right now is motivation, stamina for that school love relationship. And I think it's honestly because I've been in this mindset of like needing to constantly have all the things, all the curriculum, all the extras, to where it's just a lot of book work. And I'm not hating on it, not at all. It's gotten us to this point and it's been fine, but it's taken some of the fun. It's taken some of the fun away. And then I sit here and I go, what is important? What is needed in her school? What is needed in her education? And I really struggled with that question lately. I've been chatting with some friends and all homeschool moms, and we were all public school kids growing up. So we are not like second generational homeschoolers or anything like that. And I'm getting to the root here of like my why, which I know my whys, but like getting to the root of necessary. Let's talk it out, what I'm talking about. Reading, writing, language. Let's just put language out there. Language arts. When I do this curriculum with my daughter, right now we're using the good and the beautiful. It's not working. It's working, but we're really not learning anything from it at this point. We do it because she loves the art and the geography at this point. Nothing else matters. We skip the spelling, it's whatever. When we do Beowulf grammar, which is our grammar curriculum, what we've learned thus far, I feel, has been necessary and important. Pronouns, verbs, adjectives, nouns, the parts of speech, the main parts of speech. I can know for a fact that I remember mostly those main things. Now, when we start adding in adverbs, we haven't even added in anything other than that yet in the curriculum. But my point is, what from our language arts is a necessary thing to truly know in our life? When I write, I'm not thinking about what needs to be a part of my sentence. I'm just writing. Now, you can say, oh, well, that's because you learned how to write properly. No. Yes, but no. My child has been writing her own stories using complete, full sentences since she was in kindergarten. And it only got better from there because she reads a lot. So example is already there. So I'm struggling with this concept of how much does she really need to learn? Why does she need to learn it? Now, I know I'm going to have people coming at me here in the comments, and that's okay. I'm just speaking my thoughts right now. I'm not saying I'm changing anything, adding anything. I'm not saying I'm just going to turn into an unschooler. No. That's not in my DNA. But I really want to let go of this mindset that she has to learn how to do these insane processes, writing processes, and stuff like that. Because let's be honest, when we're writing work emails or texts, or even if she makes it and chooses to go to college, she's not going to be thinking about some of these silly concepts. Some of the things that I don't even remember as an adult, nor do I utilize in my work life. Does she need to know how to write a paper? Sure. Does she need to know how to write a research paper? Sure. Does she need to know how to write a poem? No. Obviously, it's going to depend on what she wants to do in her life. But at that point, when she's in college, she can go down that pathway. She can discover that avenue. She can dive into things deeper over there if she chooses to go to college. I'm trying to de-school myself in my brain because I have just assumed by buying these curriculums that my child needed to learn everything in it. And I don't feel like she does. Yes, some things are important, and a whole lot is not, in my opinion, important in our homeschool. I don't think there's skills that she's going to utilize in her life. I don't think there are, even writing a research paper. Beyond college, depending on your career that she would choose, I don't ever have to write a research paper. I know how to research. I think that's a great tool. I know how to cite something. I know how to quote something. I know how to do those things. But I don't remember the specifics, the rules. And I don't think she's going to either. But I think that's okay. But why do I need to spend the time and teach it then? So for next year, I'm undecided. And I think it's okay. I think we're going to take some time and really think through, because I have a job now. I'm looking for things that I can outsource, things that she can do independently, things that she can handle on her own, because I'm not always going to be here. So I'm really evaluating what's going to happen next year and how I can almost like minimize it to less. Because right now we're doing so many things, and while it's working and it's good, is she really going to remember some of the things that we're doing? Or are we just doing it because I have it in my mind, in my mindset, that she has to learn all the things? Just food for thought. Again, these are just my late night talks. I'm really curious your thoughts, and I would love if you left me a comment down below. I want to know if you've ever been down this rabbit hole of thinking and what worked, what didn't work for your family. Math, we for sure will likely be outsourcing. She's good at math in a lot of areas and struggles in a lot of other areas. When she puts her mind to it, she's okay. But getting her, I have to take myself out of the equation, because that's the one thing she will butt heads with me on every day. So I'm outsourcing probably 100%. I'm not going to share what we're going to use yet, but it's coming. But I'm pretty sure on what we're going to do for math. As far as the language components, I am still undecided. I've already purchased the next level for Mostos literature. And I'm thinking of, I actually just found, because a lovely subscriber let me know in one of my videos that a plan had been discussed on a different channel. I think it was like Rainbow Resource or something. And so I'm going to try that plan out and see if I can incorporate that in our homeschool next year with that program, Mostos. Which, whoever you are, thank you so much. And I have our spelling curriculum picked out. We will likely finish Beowulf grammar, and I'm going to skip things that I don't feel are necessary. And our winning with writing is still really working for us. But again, like, language right now is, all of it's still very undecided for me. I really need to weed through it and find out what I want to do with these thoughts I've been having. As far as like science and history, I've been all over the place. We tried, if you're new around here, we have tried Apologia, Good and the Beautiful. Apologia's old version did not work for us. I still have the entire kit that I bought to go along, like the experiments, that I don't know, I guess I want to try to resell it to someone who might need it for that curriculum choice, but I don't know what we're going to do. And I come once again back to this idea of what needs to be taught. So it's kind of where I'm at. It's kind of not, it's why I haven't come on here and I'm just like, oh, I have all this stuff lined up, and like, I'm just going to be real with you. Like, I don't have anything lined up. I have maybe math is solid, likely, for next year. But everything else, I'm just like, I'm struggling. I've not made it to a point this far in our homeschool where I'm just sitting back and I'm going, I should be buying all the things. I should be doing all the things. I should be planning all the things. And I'm just sitting here going, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I know it's still early. I know we have time. And we have plenty of time until 4th grade starts in July for us. But I'm still sitting here going, I need to kind of figure it out. I need to figure out what my vision is and what's really going to benefit her. So let me know in the comments. Do you know your next year's plans? Have you thought about what is necessary and what is not, and why you think that? Maybe you have a opinion you could share that might give me a different perspective than what I'm thinking about right now. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments, because right now I'm a struggling homeschool mom, just like you, who's battling the curriculum debate, the shiny things, the new things, the old things. I'm just kind of in a place, and I'm sure we've all been there. We've all been there. And then I look at the unschoolers and I just go, what are they learning? How are they doing it? And most of them are really pretty smart. So something's working. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know down below. As soon as I have solid things to show you, I'm going to start getting up those reviews, those videos for upcoming school year. But bear with me, because I'm on the struggle bus, and I'm hoping this video will get your interest piqued, and you'll start asking yourself these questions, and maybe we can figure it out together. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please go check me out. Nickie_blessed homeschool mess. Everything is linked down below. And as usual, me and Ashley from Gathered and Grounded have our podcast and our YouTube channel, Two Homeschool Moms. And that's linked down below as well. And we talk all about this stuff. Mom life, homeschool life, real, raw, relatable conversations. Anyways, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for listening to me ramble on.